Alright, Rangers, welcome back to the Command Center. It is your White Ranger Clayton here. Today we are going to be dimension hopping with LEGO Dimensions. Oh, Gary Oldman, you magnificent bastard. And that, the voice of Expo, is Joel McHale. I don't know if he still hosts it, but The Soup on E, and from what most people know him anymore from is Community, which I've never watched, but I hear is a fantastic show that I should be watching.
Hey Gibbs, what's up?
And the voice Gary Oldman's going with here, I'm not exactly sure what character it reminds me of, but it's another one he's done before, but I, for the life of me, cannot remember which one it is. It's so very familiar, but it's one of those, I can't put my finger on it, and it's very irritating. Alrighty, and we're going to be jumping into my file to start with, data save 1, because I've gotten a few new things for the game, and we can play in both of them. Now, I completed one world, but I haven't completed the other. I got the Goonies and Lego City under Chase, Chase, crap, what is Chase's last name? I forget off the top of my head. It's something easy. I'm using Chase. I have Chase, and I also picked up Superman, Wonder Woman. I have coming in the mail, and I finished up the Goonies story last night because I could not wait to play it, and it was as fun as I thought it would be. For those who haven't seen it, we can play it on our stream here. But the premise is it takes place. Kind of in the in-between part of the movie, where you know how for those who have or have not seen it, most of the Goonies, you're following like the characters of Mikey, Mouth, Data, Steph, and all them while they're searching for this pirate treasure. And then you have Chunk and Sloth. Chunk gets captured early on, and he finds Sloth, and then you don't see them really again until the very end when they pop out of nowhere to help save the day. What happens in this LEGO Dimensions game is they fill in the gap between after him and Chunk free themselves and when they show up at the end of the movie on the pirate ship, which is actually kind of cool. That way they're not trying to recreate the story, they're actually giving you a whole new story for you to follow, which is kind of awesome. One thing I also did purchase, because when I first opened up the Goonies Goondocks world, it gave me a new red brick extra. Now, we all have seen on this channel with me and my sister that the Dwarf's Bounty is a fantastic red brick to have on as an extra. It gives ×2 to all your stud collection. And it's fantastic if you're trying to build up studs fast. Now, for year 2, they added something new, and I was like, that's a red brick we need. The red brick is, if we go all the way down to, I'll show you in here, actually, because it's easier to show, not tell, or do a little show and tell. Easy peasy. Let's go all the way to the end, and I already bought it. Actually, One-Eyed Willie's Treasure ×4 stud multiplier. So, if you're doing math with me, and you have both of them turned on, like mine should be, which it isn't, and it's why it's not auto on. It's kind of irritating, but it is ×8 stud multiplayer. That changes the game, especially if you're trying to do the story mode, if you're trying to get 100% on all the levels. Like getting Rule Breaker can be a challenge, especially in the overworlds of each like DC and the Goondocks or Lego City or whatever main hub like world you want to play in. It can be daunting getting the Rule Breaker in those because you need a crap load of studs to get to it. With ×8, oh man, is that going to make it so much faster. Boom, Superman shirt. And I do like that Sloth here does acknowledge Superman when you're out and about. One thing I haven't checked yet is I gotta go to Adventure Time World, and I want to see something because it says Chunk can use dive, which is freaking awesome. Chunk Sloth. Me and my seeing the character and his sidekick and switching the names. Alrighty. The only sad news I do have to report, that at least game-wise, that is relatively new to me, and I've been trying to read into it, is that as of right now, they are saying that there is going to be no year 3 as of right now. For LEGO mentions that LEGO video game department has this idea that this game series is not making as much money as they like, and I doubt that because of the properties they're using and just the overall fan community I've seen for this game makes me doubt that. But the team behind it have said on a few occasions that they are going to, that there was so much stuff they were planning for year 3 that they still want to do. And still want to do leaves me hopeful. And one report also had stated that they are looking for ways to do the year 3 things that they had planned. So that leaves me hopeful that there could be more on our way. Now, Skylanders, from what I understand, is on its last legs. Disney pulled the plug on Disney Infinity, which, again, that's another one I thought was going to last a lot longer because they had gotten the Star Wars property, and they went full out and made that their year 3 Star Wars, which is actually kind of awesome. It made it kind of interesting for me to want to take a look at. Because you had the Marvel superhero, because when they bought Marvel, they added all the Marvel characters in year 2, and then they did year 3 with Star Wars, and it was like, what else do they want to do? Oh, dang. He doesn't have the operate these things. I have to wait for Wonder Woman. That's what I was looking for. Because in this world, that's the last gold brick I actually have to get. One of the LEGO games that has come out that was a Wii exclusive, that I'm glad is no longer a Wii exclusive, is now actually in stores on Xbox 360, the current Xbox One, not 360, Xbox One, PS4, and I think PC, is LEGO City Undercover, which I've seen gameplay for. It's actually cool. Chase here is from that game, and every review I've seen, and I kind of have to agree from the game, just watching Let's Plays of that game, is that it's the GTA of the LEGO world, which is actually kind of cool, because you're playing your Chase, you're the cop who goes undercover. You have literally any disguise under the sun you can create for yourself. You use every car. Apparently the city is ginormous when you're looking at it for scale. I have not personally found any data on the exact sizing for world, like where GTA or Rockstar specifically, or like Rocksteady with Batman go out of the way to kind of actually tell you the scale of the city, like give you the exact dimensions, like in scale how big this city actually is. I have not found any of those for the Lego game, which fair enough. Maybe they didn't actually calculate that out. I don't know. Maybe they did, but just didn't release it, or we haven't figured it out yet. But in any case, it is McCain. Holy crap! I doubted myself. I was like Chase McCain, but then I doubted myself that it wasn't McCain. And what's great is Chase, if you check out his crazy list of powers, of extra stuff he has for his ability, amazing list. If you're trying to fill out characters, his vehicle that he comes with, the third version right there, comes with the flying drone, which replaces your need for Tom Cruise's character from Mission Impossible. If you don't want to get that Mission Impossible character. Sloth actually turns into all of the Goonies, and each one of them has their own powers. Like 3 of them have Acrobat, Data has X-ray vision, and and a few other really good powers. Actually, I can tell you them. I have it pulled up because I was actually trying to figure out what all their powers were. Like all the little kids for the Goonies, like Data, Chunk, Mikey, Mouth, all have mini access, which is good. Data has tech grapple, and he can rope swing like everyone like him. He has X-ray vision, the intelligent, fix-it, tracking, and illumination. Those powers alone, if you pair like your Goonies section up with Chase and Jake the dog from Adventure Time, you have an arsenal that can help you just straight up complete this game 100%. There's only like a few things you cannot do, and you need someone else to, like underwater, being able to use the Batarang access, which like Slimer can use it, Wonder Woman can use it, and a few other people. It's pretty sick. Like then you have any of your magicians have all the magic stuff that you can use, like Fantastic Beasts. Newt here, he has intelligence to fix it, so that's another one. If you need want more characters with intelligence, and you don't like any of the other characters with it, like if you don't want the Doctor Who stuff, you don't have to get it. You don't have to get the Doctor if you don't want to, though I will say there are certain sections of the whole game and overworlds where you do need the TARDIS to time travel back to for the time travel element to access certain areas, like in the Goonies one, the last section before the story completed, a TARDIS popped up, which popped up the last 4 gold bricks you need to 100% your 10, which is kind of crazy that they put them all in just like one spot. But what's funny, when you use the TARDIS there, it takes you to an episode of the second Doctor's run of Doctor Who, which is actually kind of awesome. And what's even funnier is, because I have the Doctor, when you pop up there, the 12th Doctor is already there with the second, which is awesome because they're both talking to each other, and then you can throw your Doctor in as any of the 12, and then you can have your own little mini multi-Doctor episode event. Always cool. Now there are 2 characters on here that are one or the other is recommended. Either Lumpy Space Princess or Unikitty, because you need them for the rainbow, what is it? It's called Rainbow Lego Objects. They're only those 2 characters can use it. Now, for the longest time, it was only Unikitty. Now, you can gold brick hire her And they did extend the hiring process for rented characters, which is actually a lot better than it was. Like in Gotham, if Gothtropolis, DC World, to finish up by Wayne Manor, you need the gold bricks, the rainbow bricks, and if you don't have Unikitty, you rent her. But her time limit was so short, you could only complete half of it. And if you ran out of money to rehire her, that became a problem if you were trying to do it. Which, is a problem in and of itself. Now, let us go. And we'll do both. We'll see how many of the worlds we fit in tonight. We're going to the Goonies world, Astoria, Oregon. Pardon me. But, what was that thinking? And later this year, they release Wave, I think it was 9, which includes the Powerpuff Girls and Beetlejuice. And Beetlejuice is the one I'm more excited about. I did see a behind the scenes, a sneak preview of the Beetlejuice world, and oh boy, am I super stoked. It's called the Batmobile Inn. I don't use that one often enough. Times 8 multiplier. Just driving through town, collecting the studs. And I always have liked that the overworld seemed big enough. Well, most of them seemed relatively big and nice and open, like Lego the Lego Movie world. I have been a little disappointed with the DC world, that it seems like way over small for what it is. That like it should have been bigger, or felt bigger at least, or felt bigger. And what's funny is vehicles always have a times 2 multiplier. So if you're driving around a vehicle and you have times 8, so you're at times 10 already, which is actually kind of awesome. That's great. If you've been leveling up your vehicles, they also get stud attraction, which is a super help. Because unlike the regular games, you don't get stud attraction as a power-up that your characters just flat out get or can acquire. And I did like it. And kind of expanding the year 2 stuff, I do like that they made each other subsequent worlds seem a lot bigger than the first year 1 ones. Like, some worlds, even though some worlds were already felt pretty big, the year 2 stuff felt like ginormous. They don't, whether they're small or not, they feel less confined. And some worlds are just flat out like nice, huge open hub worlds, like the Ghostbusters 2016 world. It's nice and huge. Fantastic Beasts world, nice and huge. This world is freaking enormous. Adventure Time world, holy crap, feels vast and big, like it encompasses a good chunk of ooh. Boom, gold. I do like that you get the Superman, the actual Superman. Driving the Batmobile. Let's go do a race. The one thing that has always gotten me is that the Lego vehicles are always crazy bananas. Alright. Oh, dang. I missed my time. Okay, let's take care of this gate contraption. Let's unearth all the stuff. Dun 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 dun. Might as well do this. Oh, snap. Stuck collecting on the roof. I do like that you can actually look into the buildings here. And they actually put textures and stuff in there. Kind of makes the world feel lived in. I mean, it's the same texture over and over, but still a level of detail they didn't have to put in. Okay, tree stump. Not the truffle shuffle. Awesome! We can actually enter the house.
I wasn't touching anything. I was just. I wasn't touching anything. I was just supposed to be up here, but I thought you were my dad. I'm not really supposed to be up here, but first, I just had to come check it out. Constant compartment. I just had to come check it out. You want to help me look for it? Just be careful around my dad's stuff, okay? Just be careful around my dad's stuff, okay?
What's great is Superman can just walk through shit. Helps clear out a room when you're trying to get stuff done.
Careful, it looks heavy and expensive. Careful, it looks heavy and expensive.
Man, we are almost halfway to Rule Breaker. Man, this times 8 is the best. Okay, we need to get the missing floor tiles.
Come on! I said to be careful. That stuff is valuable. Come on! I said to be careful. That stuff is valuable. Whoa. It's so kind of loose. But it looks like there's bits of it missing. Neural. But it looks like there's bits of it missing.
Dun dun dun! Boom.
Trapdoor in the ceiling, huh? That seems pretty wow. Elaborate. Seems pretty what was my dad keeping up there? Elaborate. What was my dad keeping up there?
There we go.
Suit of armor. Hey, something just rolled out of the bottom. Armor. Hey, something just rolled out of the bottom. Still doesn't look right somehow. Is there anything we missed? Still doesn't look right somehow. Is there anything we missed? Did that thing just appear out of nowhere? Whoa! Did that thing no idea how to use this, but it's gotta be the final part of the puzzle. No idea how to use this, but it's gotta be the final part of the puzzle.
I like that they try to use archive footage to try to make new stuff, and got some voice actors who do a pretty damn good impression. It doesn't do like other characters auto transform into Oh, I hate these puzzles. I always suck at them.
Looks like you need to think a few moves ahead with this, huh? I think I actually like this better when it just involves breaking stuff. I actually like this better when it just involves breaking stuff. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. Okay, I'm gonna keep quiet and let you think. Okay, I'm gonna keep quiet and let you think.
God, I really suck at these. If you can't tell. Pardon me if you heard that, but if you guys get tired of seeing me try to complete this and are like, just do the thing, tell me what the thing is and I will do such a thing. So damn close. There we go.
Looks like you need to think a few moves ahead with this, huh? Looks like you need to think a few moves ahead with this, huh? I actually like this better when it just involves breaking stuff. I actually like this better when it just involves breaking stuff. You can do it. I know you can do it.
I've never got some gold brick with Superman.
Better not let this fall into the wrong
he throws chocolate bars. Exit the house. Got all the things that are in here that we can do. At least that I can see. Time for a race. Boom!
What's going down? What's going down?
Bill's sign got burnt up. Bill's sign got big.
And I do like that every time you enter a building or a new special area in this game, for this area, it repopulates the studs, so it makes so you can stud farm a little quicker.
So I was shooting the breeze with everyone's favorite resident historian, Mr. Ross. About our favorite resident historian, Mr. And the old geezer showed me this other map, which he said could lead to even more rich stuff. Which you know what you're thinking? Again with the caves. I know what you're thinking. Again with the caves. Don't worry, Alice. Where's the treasure? So, you gonna just stand there looking pretty? Or you gonna help me look?
I don't know. Are you gonna shut your yap?
Are you gonna help me look? That's what I'm talking about. Now the clue on the map definitely pointed to this area. Now I translated it myself, don't you know? So you just I translated it myself, don't you know? So you just put your peaches
Holy crap! One-Eyed Willie's ship can take care of these red doodle bobs. We're calling it in. Oh shit! Well, that did the trick. Now I know, for the future, it will do that. So I can, now I don't need Finn if I don't want to buy Finn, which I do. So I'd like to play the actual story mode for the Adventure Time stuff. Alright. Chase.
found it? Let me see. Oh boy, I bet there's all kinds of rubies and gold in it. Oh boy, I bet there's all kinds of rubies and gold in it. Paper? Oh, it's another map. Paper? And this one's in Spanish too. It's another map.
So it's we're doing the national treasure, looking for the treasure thing. This clue leads to another clue, which can lead to another clue.
Another spoil to chase.
Guess it's sending us somewhere else.
Huh,
Come on,
guess it's
let's get
sending
to
us
searching.
somewhere else.
Right,
Come on,
let's go.
let's get to searching. Right, let's go.
All right. Let's see. His cell, another spoil to chase. Sunless cell. I haven't explored all this world yet, so this one might be a toughie. Soups, I need you flying. It won't be in the ship.
Echo! Bet I'm the first to do this. Bet I'm the first to do this.
I guess even Superman has his limits. I guess even Superman has his limits.
There we go. Whoa.
Smell that ice cream from here. Man, I can smell that ice cream from here.
Okay, it is somewhere in here.
Echo! Echo! Bet I'm the first to do this.
Oh, snap, gold brick. Okay, it's on this plane level plane. According to this, I should be right on top of it. I gotta say, that one was pure accident. Jake, you're on the case. Why don't you sniff and shit out?
Steel sign got burnt up in the fire that the Tony Duck started. Steel sign got burnt up in the fire that the Tony Duck started during the Liz makeover.
Some more clues. Okay. Where is this town's? Where's the museum in the town again? I don't remember. Federal Credit Union, no. Alright, Data, your turn. Not yet. Boom. Another map.
You win another dusty old map. Like ding ding. You win another place. Guards the cliff. Where steadfast souls may claim their gift. Steadfast souls may claim their gift. Where do you think this one's taking us then? That's what it says.
Oh, I wonder.
Worst case scenario, we could always just climb the nearest cliff and walk around till we hit a giant beacon.
All right, to the Batmobile.
Smell that ice cream from here. Man, smell that ice cream. Found One-Eyed Willie's pirate treasure underground. Found One-Eyed Willie's pirate treasure underground.
Now, I'd be surprised if they meant another cliff. So far, this is the only like real cliff in this.
A lighthouse with no light. But is it sound enough to make you empty all?
Yes.
Is it sound enough to ship us crashing into our cliffs? Hell, maybe the ship is not just crashing into our cliffs. Discovered centuries later by a ragtag gang of lovable misfits. Discovered centuries later by a ragtag gang of lovable misfits.
Let's see.
One of those one of those
We'll take a look around the world. I'm at the place that makes the most sense. Now let's find a place that makes a little sense. Okay, so it wasn't close to the lighthouse. It was far away from the lighthouse. That's what. That's why it didn't make sense.
I know a clue when I see it.
Rule breaker. I was about to say, Jesus.
Intriguing. Not my area of expertise, unfortunately. Intriguing.
Soups.
My area of expertise, unfortunately.
Okay, let's see what this musty old. Hold up. This is new. Musty old.
Mini access.
This is new. Well, that was certainly interesting. Serious. That was certainly listening to interesting stories. Am I right? That was more people than listening to literature stories. Am I right? Know that after all that running around town, I actually managed to know that after all that running around town, only the one piece I'm afraid. But what the hey? You can only the one piece I'm afraid. What can I say? Nice. What the hey? You can have it. What can I say? Nice is my middle name.
Damn it, refill.
Hey, was that mound of dirt always there? Must have bumped something loose when I was in the cave. Dirt always there? Must have bumped something.
Yeah, must have.
This looks promising. This looks promising. Look at that. Another cave entrance. Come on, let's go take a look. Look at that. Another cave entrance. Come on, let's go take a look.
And somehow someone got inside.
Well, this is exciting. Here's some more dirt.
Calling in characters. Supposed to. The thing I have is supposed to make that's the faster. Yeah, we did find something. That we need the organ.
Here, water slide. Last one down the rock, lasagna. Water slide. Last one down the rock, lasagna.
Dun dun. This is weird. Okay, that was interesting. Underwater body slam. Wow, won't actually let you fly up it. That's at least interesting, to say the least. Oh snap, there's a TARDIS hole. We're gonna have to be going to that. I wonder where that one's gonna lead. Because what's funny, in Fantastic Beasts, in one of the main stages, one of the TARDIS portals you find leads you straight to Star Labs. Loading up the cannon. Boom. Gold brick it up. We're gonna call the TARDIS in. We're going the best doctor. Barcelona. Reset. The desktop. I do like that each doctor gets his own theme song when you activate the TARDIS.
Quite unexpected. I'll have to make a note of that. Quite unexpected. I'll have to make a note of that.
And as a vehicle, this is a pain in the ass to fly. Super Sloth. Oh, that's right. Who? Doctor? And each one of them gets their own sonic screwdriver. Let's see who's got intelligence that I want to use. I think Chase can use this. Pretty sure one of his guys can use it. At least I thought they could. And of course, the doctors have it. Tipping the scale. Bam. Oh, they want to fight, huh? We're calling in Batman for this ragtag crew: Sloth, Batman, Superman, Chase McCain, a doctor. Bring it on, Willie. Of course not. He's the goddamn Batman. And let's head out. What's funny is all the places they have the TARDIS take you, like in the second level in the Simpsons world main story campaign, it takes you to the Flintstones. If you play the Simpsons hub world, it straight up takes you to the Jetsons. Boom, boom. I do love me these shortcuts. Let's see. How long have we been playing? Ooh, good hour 15. Alrighty. We'll be calling it for the Night Rangers. Thank you all for joining me tonight. It's been a blast and a half. Join me on our next stream. We'll probably be continuing on with some more LEGO Dimensions, playing around with all the stuff we can do. Thank you again for joining me. I do hope you continue to follow me around this crazy Twitch stream of ours. With 46 followers, 4 short of 50, I'm confident we can hopefully break through that barrier. All right, Rangers, let the power protect you. I will catch you guys next time.